I failed 4 platform challenges in a row, 4 times, 4 fees, 4 blown accounts. And every single time I thought the problem was my strategy. So I changed it and failed again. It wasn't my strategy. It was never my strategy. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what was killing my challenges and the specific system I used to pass my next 3 funded accounts back to back. Stay with me. This will change how you trade forever. Here is the truth that nobody in the platform space wants to say out loud. Most traders don't fail because of bad setups. They fail because of pressure. Think about it. You have been trading a demo account for months. You are consistent. You are profitable. You feel ready. Then you pay the challenge fee and something shifts. Suddenly every trade feels heavier. You start second guessing entries you would have taken without hesitation on a demo. You hold losing trades too long because you can't afford to fail. You cut winners too early because you are afraid to give back profits. This is not a strategy problem, this is a psychology problem. And here is the brutal part. The problem structure is designed to trigger exactly this response. Think about what a challenge actually is. You have a profit target, you have a daily loss limit, you have a maximum drawdown, and you have a time pressure, a ticking clock that reminds you every single day that you have not passed yet. Every one of those rules is psychological trap. The profit target makes you rush. The loss limits makes you freeze. The drawdown caps makes you overprotect. This time pressure makes you overtrade. Most traders walks into a challenge and immediately start trading like a completely different person, and they have no idea it's happening. Now let me make the worse because it gets worse. Every time you fail a challenge, you pay again. $50, $100, sometimes $200. It adds up fast. But here's what nobody counts. The real cost is not the fee. The real cost is the 6 weeks you just spent trying to pass, the stress, the sleepless nights, the trades you forced, the setups you missed because you were too scared to pull the trigger. And after all of that, you are back at day one. I want you to think about someone you know, maybe it is even you, who has been almost there for months, always close, always another try, always another fee. That is not bad luck, that is a cycle. And here is the ugly part of that cycle. Every failed challenge actually makes the next one harder. Not easier, harder. Because now you have emotional baggage. You remember the last time you were at 8% profit and blew it in one trade. So this time at 8% profit, you close everything, even though the setup is perfect. Because your brain is protecting you from the feeling again. The market does not care about your feelings, but your feelings are running your trades. I speak from experience. By my fourth failed challenge, I was not trading my strategy anymore. I was trading my trauma. If you have felt any of this, the hesitation, the self sabotage, the inexplicable decisions, then what I am about to share with you is going to sound very familiar and very useful. After my fourth failure, I stopped changing my strategy. I started changing my process. And I built a 3-part system. I now call the funded framework. Let me walk you through each part. Part 1. The mirror week. Before I start any challenge, I trade one full week on a demo account, but I treat it exactly like a funded account. Same lot sizes, same rules, same emotional pressure I deliberately create. The goal is not profitability. The goal is to identify every moment I deviate from my plan, every impulse trade, every moved stop loss, every early exit. I write them all down. No excuses, just data. By the end of the week, I know exactly where my psychology breaks, and I know what to watch for when the real challenge starts. Part 2. The rules contract. I write one-page trading contract. It has 3 things only: my entry criteria, my exit criteria, and my daily stop. If a trade doesn't match my entry criteria, I don't take it. Full stop. No expectations. If my daily stop is hit, I close the platform. No revenge trades. And here's the important part. I sign this contract before I start the challenge, not during a losing streak when I am emotional. Before, when I am thinking clearly. That contract becomes the only authority in my trading day, not my feelings, not the profit target, not the clock. The contract. Part 3. The 1% rule. This one feels too simple. That is why most people ignore it. I never risk more than 1% per trade, not 2%, not 1.5%, 1%. Here is what that does psychologically. When your maximum loss on a single trade is 1% of your account, the fear of the trade disappears because 1% is recoverable. You can lose 5 trades in a row and still be in the challenge. That calm, that knowing you cannot blow the account on one bad day, unlocks your strategy because now you are trading your system, not your survival instinct. When I combined these 3 things, the mirror week, the rules contract, and the 1% rule, I passed my 3 challenges in a row. Not because I found a better strategy, because I finally stopped getting in my own way. Your edge is already there. You just have to let it work. Now, here is what I want you to do right now. Not tomorrow, right now. In the comments below, tell me which part of this you recognized in yourself. The psychological pressure, the cycle of failures, the emotional trading. I read every single comment, and your answer will help me know exactly what to cover in the next video. If this gave you something real today, hit the like button. It takes 2 seconds, and it tells YouTube to put this in the front of traders who need it. Trade smart. See you next.